Welcome to this special edition of Sports Center. We have just finished the famous Southside 400, and it was everything that we thought it was going to be. Right now, we're going live to the track with Billy and Josh.
Thanks, Jerry. This is Josh Ray, and as always with my partner, Billy Andrews. And Billy, it looks like it's going to be another great race because this year, the winner of this race could very well determine the winner of the Chick-fil-A Cup.
Oh, Josh Ray, absolutely. I think you're right. The winner today will determine who wins the championship for 2008. And as we noticed all year long, Charlie Bibb in his brash style of racing has dominated this circuit. But however, the last couple weeks, his point lead has absolutely dwindled. And out of nowhere, rookie sensation Drew Cook has come in second place. As we can see on the chart, Drew has just shot up the rankings, and he is primed maybe to take over Charlie's spot at number 1.
Just 5 weeks ago, Charlie Bibb was poised and in a great spot to clinch this cup with no problems and no worries. Yeah. But he had 3 races where he just finished horribly. Finished 38th, 42nd, and 44th, only able to defeat the racers that did not finish the race. Actually fired his crew chief, Terrell Stokes, in mid-race, dropped those 3 races, but has had a sudden turnaround when he brought on his new crew chief and a brand new pit crew with Dennis Clark and was able to win last week at the Southern Baptist 500.
That's right, Josh. And we had a couple minutes earlier to catch up with Charlie and to Drew to see what they're doing for their pre-race. Charlie, last week you absolutely dominated the Southern Baptist Convention 500, and you're now number 1 on the point standing for the Chick-fil-A Cup. Let me ask you a question. What drives you to succeed?
Well, first of all, Billy, I'd like to thank Gatorade, Subway. I'd like to thank Wingate Construction, Drigger Homes, Lashley's Insurance, Sonic for being my sponsors, and definitely Ford for this Ford that I'm pulling around these corners. And your question to me was, what drives me? What drives me, Billy, is me. It's all about me. I'm telling you, I'm the best driver in the world. And if my crew that I have now would do exactly what I tell them to do, we're going to put this car in winner's circle today. You got that.
Well, Charlie, you've had some trouble with your team, to be honest. You've fired 4 different crew chiefs in the past 2 seasons. Can you talk about that and what's going on with your new team?
Man, listen, Tommy Sadler, who was he? He big and brash. He ain't all that. I'm telling you, fired him on the spot. And then Terrell Stokes, I'm telling you, I thought he was going to come in and be this humble guy, but he didn't do anything I had to say. And I had to kick his tail a couple times, man. But, man, I got Dennis Clark behind me, and if he would do just exactly what I tell him to do, and he would know his role and shut his hole, we're going to pull this car in winner's circle today, Billy, because I'm the greatest driver in the world, and everybody knows that.
Drew Cook, can we get a moment before the race begins?
Oh, sure.
Drew, you are a rookie sensation, and you are on the verge of winning your first Chick-fil-A Cup. Did you ever think you'd get to this point?
Well, you know, Billy, before I met Randall, I didn't even know racing was a sport. He convinced me otherwise, and he said through some hard work and building a good team, we could do something special this year. And you know what? I believed him.
Drew, we ask drivers this all the time. What drives you to succeed?
Well, I'll tell you what, Billy, this team that Randall has built for me, it's just fantastic. I don't want to let them down. I want to do something special with them. I want to have something great with them, and that's what drives me right now. We've done our homework. We've studied the track. We've worked on the engine. We got everything exactly the way it needs to be, so I don't want to let them down. I want to succeed today. That's
good, Drew. And you mentioned your crew chief. Let me ask you a question. Are you worried about his age at all?
You know, they've asked me about Brother Randall several times. I don't think anybody's found a birth certificate on the guy yet, but some people say he's in his 80s. I don't know. I don't worry about that because of the fact that he's gotten me this far. You know, I trust him.
Good. Well, Drew, congratulations on a great year and good luck in the race.
Well, thank you so much, Billy.
Let's go to the highlights now. It was a beautiful race day in Central Georgia for the start of the Southside 400. Charlie Bibb had the pole.
That's right. Drew was right behind him in second. Josh, and you check this out, all the drivers going around the corner. Matt Walls looks to be 10 feet tall in that car.
Man, it's like that car is just a little too short for him. Charlie Bibb had the lead most of the day.
And there's Drew Cook right behind him once again on lap 25. Check out Mona. She brought a film crew to capture everything for her.
Hey, man, it's your league, it's your race. Do what you got to do to win. As we see here, Drew Cook coming around turn 7 had a great day today. Look at the look of determination. He is set and ready to race. He is out here to win, no doubt about it.
That's right. And check out on lap 45. Josh, we've got a great moment here. Charlie's right behind Drew. They come around turn number 3. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Here we go. Boom!
Bam! There it is right there. Some folks would call that unethical racing, but hey, in this league, this is the championship at stake. If you ain't rubbing, you ain't racing.
That's right. Check out Joy McHale in the middle of the race, just stops.
Looks a little confused. Perhaps she could use a little counseling herself.
That's right.
Charlie Bibb able to blow right past Joy without a problem, like she's standing still almost.
Because she is. And there's Charlie coming around the corner again. Bam. Hits the pink car, tells her what's up, sees Mark, leaves him singing the blues, and runs the intern off the road. He's just glad to be out of the office.
And once again, we see Drew Cook coming around the corner. This is a lap 225. Now, something strange begins to happen at this point in the race because he just begins to blow by the rest of the pack, almost like they're standing still, like this is almost scripted.
Yeah, it's a really bad script of that, Josh.
Yeah, can you spell conspiracy there?
I think you can. Check out Drew on lap 310. He passes Mr. Knees once again, laps him, and then he comes around the next angle, and check this out. There's Jim Gray in his way. Jim's just so nice, he's going to let him pass him anyways. And as we see, there's our diva. Hello, Mona.
And wrapping up this last lap, we see Drew coming around the corner, facing off our Mexican representative, Joe DeLeon.
And there's another intern, not sure who that is or even works for us.
And once again, the Bibb team, just a dominating race today. He looks so relaxed. He pulls out his phone, starts taking pictures of himself.
That is unbelievable. He chose not to pit around lap 350, said he could finish the race, not a problem, and check out what happens.
Ends up costing him the race as he falls short of the finish line by feet, leaving it wide open for Drew Cook to come flying by and take the win.
Unbelievable. Drew wins and his team celebrates.
And Randall Nash, happy there with him with the pit crew. Let's meet him down in Winner's Circle.
Drew. You just won your first Chick-fil-A championship. What are you going to do?
I can tell you, me and Jack Parrish, we're going to go disco dancing tonight.
Drew. Okay, tell us all how you did it. How did it go today?
Well, I'll tell you what, man, I can't have a better crew chief than Randall right here. Oh, give me some love. Woo! This guy's precious. He's precious. I also want to thank, my crew. Couldn't do without them. My fans. I want to thank some of my sponsors on here. Probably Seco TC, man. You take the gas away, brother. Thank you so much at Purple Pill Works. All kinds of other, if you can see, just go buy all this stuff so I can get more sponsors. Thank you.
Good deal, Josh. Well, congratulations on your first championship. We have the commissioner here to present you with the Chick-fil-A Championship Cup. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
We had a great chance on winning the race.
Charlie, with one lap to go, you seem to have an insurmountable lead. What happened?
That's a ridiculous question. Did you watch the race? It was obvious I had an engine failure. There was nothing I could do.
Charlie, video said, including your crew chief, that you ran out of gas. The video shows your crew screaming and hollering for you to make a pit stop. Audio recorded a conversation between you and your crew chief discussing your low fuel several laps before this so-called engine failure. Do you really expect us to believe it was engine failure?
Yes. It's obvious I need a whole new crew and a crew chief. I'm telling you, they can't tell the difference between running out of gas and engine failure. This whole thing is ridiculous. I'm out of here.
Wow, Billy, the Home Depot Charlie Bibb team has a lot to talk through in this offseason.
You know what, Josh, you're so right, but I tell you what a season it has been. We have seen action, drama, suspense, heartbreak, and of course the sweet taste of victory by the Drew Cook team this year.
Well, the number 3 Drew Cook Shell team has really packed a whopper, closing out this season with a huge comeback and taking home during his rookie season the 2008 Chick-fil-A Cup Championship.
And we're already excited about 2009, but until then, Josh, it's been a pleasure working with you. Let's kick it back up to Sports Center for highlights of Alabama being destroyed by Georgia 55-0 in football today. Jerry, back to you.
Thanks, guys. What a great race and what a great finish. And what a great question. What drives you? For Charlie, it was a commitment to self. For Drew, it was a commitment to his team. What drives you? Well, thanks for being with us on Sports Center. See you next week.